Hi, I'm Michael Law, and this is my computer science final project. We made a rudimentary CPU that can take two numbers, or take a number, and store them in one of two registers and operate on them to either add, subtract, and or, and put that result in a third register. On the left side of this project, you can see my inputs, all about 12 of them. Once after the inputs, there's the two registers right here, which store what I put in. Right here is my ALU, and like I said, it can OR and subtract and add. And after that, it puts the result in a register up here, which is then displayed on the board. The instructions can also be stored and run later, which is those commands are stored in these four registers right here. Right, so now I've loaded my design on the board, and I'm going to demonstrate it for you here really quick. These four switches here is a 4-bit input, and I decided to add 3 and 4. So we'll switch these two switches on to give us the number 3. This switch right here is the address. So I'm going to be selecting the 0th address, which is displayed on this left hex display right here. I'm going to keep that at 0. This next one is load. Since I'm loading it into the register for future use, I'm going to switch that to 1. Flip the wrong one.
No, I want to watch it.
Alright. These next two right here are is the command that the ALU will do. 0, 0 is OR, 0, 1 is AND, 1, 0 is add, and 1, 1 is subtract. I'm just going to leave that 0 for now because at this point it doesn't matter. This next to last switch here is loading it into the registers for future use. So I'm going to switch that to 1. And this very last switch right here is running what is stored in the registers. I'm not running them right now, I'm just loading them, so I'm going to keep that 0. So I'll hit the clock button once, which is this very right push button switch right here. And that just loaded 3 into the first register, the 0th register. Now I'm going to add 4 to the next register. So this switches up for 4, and the address of the register, I'm going to switch that to 1, and there I added the command to add 4 to this first register. Now I'm going to turn these down to 0, which it doesn't make a difference if I am or not. I'm going to address again, that doesn't matter. I'm going to turn load off, and I want to add these two, so I'm going to turn the first switch here for the ALU commands to 1. I'm going to turn and that's it. And then I hit the clock button once more. Now I'm going to turn these off, turn the loading to the registers off, and run stored commands that in the registers. I'm going to turn that on, and now we'll just run through what's happening. So the first command added 3 to the 0th register. The next one added 4 to the first register. And the last one, it adds those two for a result of 7. And with this button, I'll clear it. And that is my computer science project. Thanks for watching.